Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, I am Penjam, welcome back to Rimworld where we continue the tale of our 9 colonists, their 2 muffalo, their 3 camels because a baby camel has been born, which is marvellous news, and of course Michael the dog, and the big news from last time was the birth of a baby camel because we got to finally meet Poison Stinger. The daughter of Bristly and Sibob was born, and there she is. There's Poison Stinger. She's 4 days old, bless her, just having a little wander about, just exploring her surroundings. And this is marvellous news because we did have once upon a time Damien the baby camel. He was very, very popular. Everybody liked Damien. He brought a smile to everybody's face. And then, due to some ineptitude by me, Damien got killed. He got eaten by a cougar or a lynx or something that was very hungry and wanted to eat him, and he died. And it was all very, very, very sad indeed. I mean, we did turn him into possibly burgers. I'm not entirely sure. So, yeah, I mean, he lived on for a little bit in our colony in one way or another. But now we're not going to make the same mistake again. It's not going to happen again. Poison Stinger, we're going to do everything we can to make sure that you actually grow to be a grown-up camel. That's now very, very important indeed. So yes, if something comes after you, we're going to make sure that you can hide, and then we're going to go and kill the thing that's hunting you and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, very, very important. But welcome Poison Stinger, because yeah, you're only 4 days old, so you're just having a little wander about, which is marvellous. Other stuff happened last time as well, apparently. Oh yes, there was a raid. That was it. There was a raid by the demon vampires. So I think Jova was up here somewhere doing some hunting, and then Jova had to run away and then ran through here, lured the demon vampires into the trap corridor, and they came through and I think they got to here. So they did a pretty good job of working their way through the traps, but they got to here, which is only halfway through our mighty trap corridor. And then one of them died, and then that was enough for them all to run away. So they all ran away, except we've got ourselves prisoners. So we have ourselves Kathy and Nora. I do like the way they wear their hats in bed. I love the way you've got some sort of, what hat is that? It looks like a comfy hat. A helmet is not even a hat. You're wearing a helmet in bed. I can't imagine that's very comfortable. But we have ourselves Kathy the minstrel and Nora the defector. And they are currently our prisoners. Now, we are going to take a look at them later, but we're trying to work them back up to health. The only thing is, I think Nora is quite poorly. Nora is very, very poorly indeed. Extreme blood loss. She's got lots of stab wounds. She's got all sorts of cracked bones, and rib cage is cracked, and her stomach's got a stab wound in it, and her legs are all broken. So it's all quite bad. It's not looking good for Nora. Kathy, moderately better. Moderate blood loss. So, she's got some blood, whereas Nora's not got much at all. Kathy's got a little bit of blood circulating around her, which I hear helps. And then, a few more sort of broken bones and cracked things here and there. But, I mean, Kathy's in a much better way. To the point where we do have a medical emergency thing telling us about Nora. Now, the only problem is that Wee Hours also is injured because Wee Hours got set upon by Jova last time because of an insult was it about their aunt or something? I can't remember now. Some sort of trivial little thing drove Jova to madness. And, Jova attacked Wee Hours. And Wee Hours suffered a destroyed right fourth toe. Jova crushed it, not even crushed it a little bit, crushed it with mastery, which is remarkable. So our doctor is currently injured, our best doctor. However, I am tempted to go and get you Wee Hours to strip Nora. No, don't do that. That's not kind of what this place is about. What's going on there? Maybe somebody else is caring for Nora and Kathy, because Wee Hours is in the hospital bed. I was going to say, wow, that is forward. Just say hi first. Let's give him a meal or something. So yes, what we're going to do is we're going to move time on, but there are some things we want to do immediately. And one of them is just here. Because this was a block of steel. This was a big bit of steel over here that we mined out. And I said, oh yeah, I'll just get the rest of it. I'll just mine the rest of it out. It's fine. And then a few people have gone, whoa, don't mine a whole mountain. Because if it's got a thing above it, if it's got a roof, and you mine the underneath of the mountain is going to fall on your people's heads. So there is a roof. Hang on, it's in here somewhere, isn't it? Architect, zone, and then roofs. Is that what I need to do? That shows me where roofs are. Hang on, is it showing me any roofs at all? Oh, it might be a button down here, possibly. Where's that? Is that it? Toggle visibility of roofs. That's what we want. Yes. So If we take out all those bits that are green, then that will fall on us and it will hurt. So we don't want to mine this whole thing apart. Fortunately, it looks like we might not need to. Let's go to orders and mine. We can get rid of... Oh yeah, cancel. Hang on. Cancel those orders. And cancel those orders as well. And that one there. Because there's only one tile left of steel. So we can get that. And I'm fairly certain that the roof, the mountain roof, will remain on. You know, it won't come crashing down on our heads. And then we've got all this steel. We do need to start moving this around. Or does steel not deteriorate because it's outside? Because it's hardy and steel. Okay, maybe that's fine. But we've got all that. So that's a good supply of steel. We've not got too much steel at the moment. I'll say that. We've got 774 steel. We've got loads of steel. We've got so much steel. Okay, fine. Maybe we don't need that. But it's all good to have in reserve, which is marvellous. So that sorted that out. That is one of the things that's on my list. Another thing is apparently I switched this on last time. I switched on the turret via this switch. Because I just went, yeah, it's fine. We'll have the turret switched on. It's great. Yeah, the turret can be there. I don't have to worry about turning it on and off in case of attacks or whatever. And then it's been pointed out that maybe we don't want the turret on because if somebody does have a bit of a moment, Jova, I'm looking at you, they're going to go over here and they're going to grab the turret and start shooting people. So maybe, just maybe, we will go and toggle the switch, which will then go and toggle the turret. Now, why have I got the switch when I could just turn the turret off directly? I'm not entirely sure, but Joe, what? It's fine. We'll leave it like that for now. So, right, let's move time on then. Let's move time on. Another thing we do want to do is make sure that that door can be closed. Because the minute that door is open, and we've seen animals come into here, major break risk. Jova, stop having major break risks. What's wrong with you? Oh, yes, of course. Another important thing to mention, there's a heat wave. There is a heat wave going on, which is marvellous fun. I'm delighted that there's a heat wave. So hopefully all of our heaters have been switched off. Yes, I think they've possibly gone around and switched off some of the heaters, if not all of them. Have we told them to switch it off? Power needed, target temperature 21. I don't know if the heaters have been switched off right now. But I have, I think toward the end of the last part, I did say, can you please switch off the heaters because you don't need them because there's a heat wave. It's 41 degrees C outside. So, there is a heat wave going on as well, which is something that we're going to need to sort out. Now, who can we get to go and just wedge that door open? Hull, I'm looking at you. Right, Hull, let me just draft you a second. Come here, which is marvellous. And then you can then do this door. So if I do that... You've now gone through that door. Hang on. Why is hold open not? No. Shut to the door. There we go. Marvellous. Okay, good. So that door's going to close. There's a little bit of work to do up here with, removing these bodies. Is the thing switched on? Is the crematorium switched on? It is switched on. Okay, so I'm surprised nobody's gone and grabbed the bodies and put them into the little sort of graveyard stockpile zone just there. I'm quite surprised by that. But okay, that's absolutely fine. Another thing we're going to do is we're going to actually make use of auto doors. Because a few people have said, hang on a minute, you researched auto doors a little while ago. You've not put any in. And that's a very good point. So yeah, around the outside, the doors that lead to the outside, we will replace them with auto doors. Auto doors do require a little bit of power, I believe. And that's fine because we've got loads of steel. So we can run power lines around the edges of all the walls and make sure that all the auto doors are powered. So let's start with this one, shall we? Let's deconstruct this door. And then we want to actually find where. Now, is it structure? Auto doors. There we go. Oh, yes, this is very good. So how about we get ourselves... hang on. What's that made of? A sandstone door. So why don't we get ourselves a sandstone auto door? Hang on. Right, we need somebody to come and deconstruct this first. So you're going to take that apart, which is marvellous. Pop that back in. And then we're going to need to get ourselves some power conduit stuff as well. So let's run that across there. That is probably a bad thing. The shaking of the ground there. I imagine, there's a dry thunderstorm. I'm going to expect fires, I'll be honest. Yep, there's a fire. Oh, I think possibly it's set fire to a body. Oh, and Dover is in a daze. Jova is wandering around in a psychotic state. This happened because of poor mood. The final straw was observed corpse. Oh, a psychotic state. Right, okay. You're equipped with a pump shotgun. Now, are you going to use your pump shotgun? Yeah. What's going on here? Jova is not drafted, so the gun is disabled. Are you going to start using your shotgun? Because I would rather you did not. I would rather you did not. Right. We need to keep an eye on what Jova's up to. Hopefully Jova will calm down and Jova will not kill anybody. I'm a little bit nervous about Poison Stinger going near Jova, given Jova's current state of mind. Do not hurt the camel, Jova, or we will hurt you, I am afraid. Wee Hours is back on her feet, which is marvellous. So Wee Hours, go get some food, sort yourself out, it's all good. Jova's just sort of frolicking around fields of hay. That's fine. Jova, you rock on. You frolic through the hay as much as you like. That is absolutely fine. Can we not move these corpses? I really want to move those corpses. Oh, there's a fire. Where is the fire? It's okay. Well, that's not. Is that in our home area? Does that think that's in our home area? I'm not too fussed about the fire there. I'm excited that they're getting the auto door in. This is good. Okay, so one bit of steel is going in. So now are we going to have an auto door? There was an explosion just there. Do I need to care about that? The explosion noise? It's probably fine. I mean, what is the worst that could happen? What is the worst that could happen? Apart from, the huge explosions and things being blown up and people being injured. But apart from that, what's the worst that could happen? Why is there not an auto door constructed? Power conduit is being built. Is the auto door constructed? I'm a bit confused. Okay, we'll come back to that. We'll check that very, very shortly. Another thing I want to do is, now that Wee Hours is back on her feet, wherever you might be, there you go. Wee Hours are doing some supremely good doctoring there, but we want to get some of those fancy hospital beds in. Oh no, more storms. It's only 25 degrees C outside though. That's nice. At 5 in the morning, it's positively freezing. More rain. More fire. Where is the fire? Where? I put it to you. There's not a fire. A local buck has gone mad. It will attack everyone it sees. Okay, it's over here. I think we'll be fine. Let's not worry about that too much. Unless it can open the doors, I don't think we need to worry. We do need to worry about that fire there that just damaged our walls. And yeah, can we finish the door? Can we not finish the auto door? Or move that steel or do whatever it is you're going to do? And yeah, haul that steel out the way then, please. Oh, the door was in, but the steel was wedging it open. Okay. So we have our first auto door, and it did indeed open quite quickly indeed, which is what we want. That's what we kind of did it for. Right, so hospital beds. I'm all over the place. I've got a big list of things to do. So hospital beds. Pause time for a second. Let's outline what we want to do with these. So furniture. Hospital bed. Yes, please. Let us have some hospital beds laid out. So we want to put it... Now, I think it's that way. It looks like the pillow is that end, I would say. So if we put the hospital bed just there, and then we put another one just there, and it uses a lot of steel, but again, that's fine. We've got lots of steel. And then we get ourselves an end table and put that in the middle. We don't have enough wood stored right now. I bet it's going to be a little while for our lovely trees to grow to maturity, isn't it? Oh, it's going to take ages. Hang on. Can we get... One of these trees must be ready to be cut down. Hang on. Chop wood. No, none of those. None of those at all. That one... that one might do the job. So we've got one tree. Any of those trees? 2 trees. None of those trees. Is that tree down there? No. Wow. Any of those 3 trees? No. Okay, maybe we're going to have to nip outside a little bit. None of the trees are... I can't cut down any trees. Those 2 will do as well. So we'll cut down some trees, and then we want to make sure that Wee Hours, whatever it is you're doing, you don't need to be sowing the area. I want you to work on this hospital bed, because you are our construction master, no less. Oh no, the rice is on fire. The rice is cooking itself. Right, okay, put out the fire, put out the fire. They're okay at putting out the fires. It's fine. Good job. Right. So let's get these hospital beds done so they can come in. Oh no, Beryl's working on something. Beryl, I don't really want you to work on it. Are you as good at construction as Wee Hours? Let's have a little look. Construction. Oh, 15. Oh, you're fine. Oh no, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That means we should get a good sort of end result. So let's see what we get. So stop. Okay, so what have we got? An excellent and an excellent. Okay, I'm happy with that. That'll do. That'll do me absolutely fine. So 2 more hospital beds in there. We'll get rid of one of these. A good bed. That's good. That's good. That's excellent. That's normal. Let's get rid of that normal bed. Oh, yeah. We'll get rid of that one as well. When Nora is a bit better, we'll get rid of that one. But for now, let's deconstruct that bed and we'll move one of those hospital beds into there. So they're all good. Oh no, that one's normal. We'll deconstruct that bed as well. We don't want normal. We don't want your normal stuff in here, your adequate stuff. We want proper stuff. So yeah, we'll sort the beds out as well. Okay, right. I'm just going through the list of things that I make at the start of each one of these Rimworld episodes. I make a little list of things. So what is next? Ah, yes, of course, I remember what I was going to do last time. So we made preparations up here. We took down this little sort of structure thing just here. And we were going to outline, there's a fire. Can people go and deal with the fire, please? That would be marvellous. Okay. There's a lot of storms going on. There's a lot of storms going on. It's a very troubled spring. It's a terrible spring in the year 5502. So we were going to put ourselves a room up here for research. And we were going to have the lovely sterile tiles because they help with research. And we were going to have 2 research tables. And in the comments, it's been pointed out that that is not entirely required. Number 1, we don't really need 2 research tables because 1 is good enough if we then proceed to get to the multi-analyzer, which is something that I'm probably going to research next because it sounds absolutely whizzy and fabulous. And also, this thing is now fixed. We can't move it. We have to deconstruct it and build it somewhere else, which is a bit of a faff because it takes quite a lot of things to build. So what I did think was, why don't we just make this a little room and then we can put the sterile flooring in here. Now, we might need to do some trading and stuff because we've not got enough silver, I don't think, to get that flooring all done in there. But I think we just move this out the way. We move that tool cabinet. We move the machining table. We put the machining table, I don't know, down here or something. I don't know, somewhere else. We move it out the way. When we could put it in here if we wanted or whatever. So move the machining table around. Build a wall just here. And then this can all be lovely sterile flooring. This can be the research room. And that means that we don't obviously have to move this thing around and waste resources. And then, yeah, we just got a room here that's already constructed. It's got the walls, it's got the lamp, it's got everything in it. So I think that's what we'll do. The only thing is, where can we move the machining table to? There is not that much room. Finally, though, people have moved the bodies over here, which is good news. Have you repaired the stuff up here as well? Couple of traps not quite done, but that is probably because we don't have any wood. Yeah, we don't have any wood, I don't think. Have they put some wood into there? A bit of wood. Okay, right, so they're getting on with it. Are they cutting down trees and what have you? Yes, they are. Okay, marvellous. Yes, there's some wood up here from when they have cut down some trees. Also, there's a dead alpaca there. I'll absolutely have a dead alpaca. That's delicious. That is lunch right there. Yeah, if we could do that, that would be good. That warg is also a bit injured, but only a tiny bit. Okay, a female warg. Okay, right. So what are we doing? This room here. So can we move the machining table somewhere? Is there anywhere obvious that it could go? It's 3 wide. I mean, could we put it there? Can we move the light to somewhere? Move that light out the way. Or can we move the art? Can we move that? Right, hang on. I should possibly read some of these things. Starvation and exhaustion. Right. Okay, yeah. So Jova is still moping about, having a bit of a strop. So yes, because you're having a psychotic wander. So yeah, you're now starving and you're exhausted. Okay, that's fine. You'll come round. It's absolutely fine. You shall come round soon and you'll think, my goodness, I am hungry and tired. I should eat and go to bed and stop being such a wally. So you'll sort yourself out. However, there is a party. Beryl is throwing a party. This is brilliant. Everyone who goes will gain recreation and social energy. Hooray! Okay, so there's going to be a party going on, which happens just here at the party spot. I'd love it if they started playing some cards. That would be great. I mean, I haven't made any cards. I don't know where they would get the cards from, but it would be brilliant if they started playing cards as part of the party. That would be marvellous. So hopefully people will come in and get some nice positive sort of mood buff things. It's a shame Jova is going to miss it. Oh, Nora! Nora is able to actually walk around. Nora has recovered to the point where they can walk about. Oh, that's good news. That's very good news indeed. Right, let's pause time for a second. What can we do with this then? That bench could go just there. Stick a chair here. It doesn't really matter. People can still walk through the chair. I mean, we barely even use this machining table. I'm not really that bothered if it has a chair on it, if that's going to get in the way. That thing could probably go, because I imagine if we put that there, it will connect to that one and that one. So that probably won't be needed right now, this tool cabinet. We could move the light, say, here, and the art piece could go here. So let's do that, shall we? Let's try and move this stuff around. So let's put the art thing there. Oh, that's going to need to be plugged in though, isn't it? That's unfortunate. Do you know what? Let's reinstall that there. So let's see if they can get on with that at some point. Now, they're all going to be partying hard. Jova has collapsed. Oh. Jova is no longer wandering in a psychotic state because Jova has collapsed. Okay. Right. Is someone helping Jova? Is someone helping Jova? Jova has collapsed, but Jova is having a lovely bit of food right now, even though you've collapsed. Do you need some help? Oh, no. You've not collapsed. Come and join the party, Jova. It's a permanent mood buff. Come on. Get in and join in on the party, because that is what you're... Oh, no, you're going to bed. You're going to miss out on the party. Oh, Jova, can I order you to go and party? I can't go and order you to go and party. That's a shame. I command you to get down and boogie. Oh, and joyous news. The heat wave is over. So I imagine the heat wave will have actually been playing with people's moods. No, they are not. Maybe not you. Yes, slept in the heat. Yeah, so the heat has been causing a bit of a problem for people's moods. So that's good. So that's one sort of thing that's going to bring their mood down out of the way. I don't think it matters any for the plants or anything like that. I don't think it matters at all for the growing of things. I don't think they care if it's a heat wave or not. I don't think it makes them grow any quicker or any slower. But there you go. That's one sort of negative thing out of the way. Marvellous. Okay, all the lights have just gone out. Why? A solar flare. Well, of course there is. A solar flare has begun. The intense radiation shuts down all electrical devices. It should pass in about a day. So all of our electrical things are switched off. Not so bad right now. Because these things, it's worse if that happens in the winter and all the heating goes off and your people get all cold. But at the moment, what is it? 19 degrees C, 20 degrees C outside. That's absolutely fine. I noticed the batteries don't discharge or anything. So the batteries maintain their charge, which is quite nice. Just nothing electrical actually functions, which is marvellous. Down in the hospital, there was the, what are those things called? The little bedside table things. That one was constructed there and it was of normal quality, which that's not acceptable because we want the things in here to be good or excellent quality to make people recover quicker. So we got rid of that and we have outlined another one to be built just here, another wooden end table type thing. I call it a bedside table rather than end table, but whatever the case, one of those is being put there. So hopefully, I mean, who are we going to have? Right, Hull. What were your skills again? Were you quite good? 14. You're a master. Do you know what? Let's see what you end up building. It's good. And I'll take that. Good is absolutely fine by me. And then we shall build another one just there. And I'm going to get another hospital bed in. I'm going to put another fancy hospital bed in. Also, we want to move that bed. Let's reinstall that into there now, because why not? So we'll put that into there. And then we'll have this as a sort of spare bed for now. But yeah, I'd like to replace them all eventually. So let's get ourselves a copy of that. Let's put that there. And then wee hours. What are you doing? You're moving wood around. Okay, right. Forget that. I don't care about that. Go and prioritize work on this bed instead, because you're good at building stuff. So if you grab the materials, you can build a lovely, lovely thing just here. Hopefully you'll make it, what are these ones good? Oh, they're excellent. So hopefully it will be of excellent quality like the others. Let's take a look. And it is good. Oh, okay. Do you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. As long as it's better than normal. That is absolutely fine by me. Kathy the minstrel is fully healed. So Kathy is now just in this room here. Just sort of wandering around going, right, this is a bit weird. I've woken up in this room. I've been ill for a long time and now I'm locked in a pokey room in the dark. In the heat, it's 23 degrees C in there. And my friend Nora is really quite ill in a bed in the middle. What's going on here? Can somebody please help? Okay, Kathy, it's fine. We'll work on you. Now, do we want you, however? Let's have a look. You're incapable of doing the skilled labour and the hauling. Oh, but look at this down here. Quite artistic. That's quite good. Slothful. so you move slower, but you're a fast learner, so you pick things up quicker. Okay, you're probably worth having. Nora, do we want you? You're incapable of artistic. You've got no kind of concept of artistic ability at all. Okay, you're quite good at shooting. That's quite useful. Your traits are you're gay. Nora's romantically attracted to people of her own gender, and ascetic. Again, I've seen this. I don't know how to pronounce that word. She prefers to live in asceticism. She'll put in a poor mood if she has a bedroom that's too impressive. Oh, she just likes, a simple way of living. Do you know what? If they do decide to join, I will take them both on. I'll take them both on. So up here, we might need to build some more bedroomy type things. I do want to look at getting that in. We need some more rooms. Our colony is expanding. Also, only 22 food currently. This is encouraging, though. Are all these berries ready? All these strawberries? Oh, yes. Oh, we'll have loads of food from there. And potatoes in not too long either. Okay, can we go and get some more animals? There's a thing just there. We'll hunt that, thank you. Anything else up here? No, disappointingly nothing up there. Okay, right. Well, let's go and just grab a few more animals. I don't want to take on the warg. Let's leave the warg alone. Is that thing still cross? One of those things was still quite angry, wasn't it? Oh, the solar flare is ending already. Oh, marvellous. Okay, well, that's quite good. One of these was angry, but that might have passed by now. It had, the sort of irate buck or whatever it was. Maybe that's gone. There's an alpaca there on its own. Let's go and get that alpaca. Oh, and we'll absolutely have that one. If it's already dead, we'll take a bit of that. Thank you very much. We'll have that. And then down here, there's these three things as well. So we'll go and get that. We'll go and get that. And we'll go and get that. There we go. So that should be a nice big supply of meat. All the lights are back on. This is marvellous news. Right, okay. Let's look at putting in some more auto doors, shall we? So let's deconstruct that door. We'll deconstruct, say, that door and that door, because we might as well make them quicker to open. And that one as well, and that one. All the outside doors. We'll just deconstruct all the outside doors. I mean, it might be a terrible idea to do it right now, but it's fine. It won't take too long for them to put them back in. So firstly, we need them all to go. So Beryl, right, Beryl's done that one. So then we shall just build a copy, and we shall drop the door in just there, which is marvellous. Same doors there. Those, do you know what? We'll just build it all the same. They're not the same walls, though, are they? They're limestone. They might need to be limestone auto doors, just for aesthetic reasons. And we finished. We've finished carpet making. Okay, now a few people in the comments said that's a waste of time, but never mind. At least it's researched. I like getting all the research done. Where is it? The multi-analyzer. It's going to take 4,000 of our research points, or 4,000 units of research time, which is, I think that's the longest we've done anything. Is that the biggest research thing? Yeah, microelectronics was 3,000. This is going to be 4,000. Build multi-analyzers which increase research speed and allow higher level research projects. Increasing the research speed is kind of what I'm interested in. Not really got anything here right now that I think, yes, I need one of those. So, yeah, let's get that done then. Let's go for multi-analyzer. It might take a while. I mean, will it be done this year? I would like to think so. I do not know. But yeah, we'll see. How are they doing for the doors? Some of the doors are down. Okay, good. Right, so grab this. Build a copy there. Oh, this is brilliant. So that's got power. That one's going to have power. Have you taken that door down yet? No, that door is still remaining. That's fine. Oh, that door's gone as well, has it? Oh, no, that door's still there as well. A solar flare and... Oh, hang on. The solar flare's gone. An eclipse. One of the moons of this planet has orbited in front of the sun. An eclipse has begun. What is going on? This is the weirdest spring ever. So we've had heat waves, solar flares, eclipses. Okay, fine. So it'll just get dark. It'll just get dark, which is a bit annoying for some of the plants because it interferes with their growing cycle. But yeah, it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. Right, okay, move time on. Let's get them to at least get these auto doors constructed. Oh, and of course, another thing about an eclipse is that these solar generators are going to do nothing, are they? The solar panels are just going to do absolutely nothing at all. But that's fine. The 3 wind generators are looking pretty good. And of course, we have our geothermal thingamajigger as well, which is lovely. Right, that auto door is in. So let's copy that one onto there. I've taken that one down, which is marvellous. Right, they are also done, but we want to create some limestone auto doors. So structure, not sandstone, but limestone. I think we've got enough limestone. I hope we have. Everything has power running through it. All the walls where the auto doors are going to go, they've got power there already, which is brilliant. So I don't need to bother about sort of running power through to things because that's already been done. So, yeah, that auto door's in. Auto door to the barn, which is that required? Probably not. But you know what? We'll build one anyway. So there you go, animals. Have a little automatic door for you. I mean, I don't know how they operated the door before. Just nudged it with their heads, I guess. I can hear some hunting going on. I noticed we've not done this. Oh, no, that one is done. Marvellous. That one's done. These are being worked on. And that's it. Auto doors are in. This is brilliant. Okay, I mean, low food. There's me celebrating about doors. Yeah, we might need to possibly make sure that our people can eat. But at least we've got something done. And that is one thing on my list. That's one thing on my list of things to do that I can now cross off. Hurrah! Now, one thing that did get pointed out in the comments was that I've left up here, I think, some of the incendiary shells that when there was that sort of proposed mortar attack that never happened because we never let them complete the mortars because we're great, and they left some shells behind. However, either someone's nicked them, someone's ran in and stole the shells and run away, or they've deteriorated into nothing because I cannot see any shells. There's something just there, but I think that's just dirt. Oh, that's scattered sandbags. That's just sort of remnants of sandbags. So they would have been around here somewhere. I think maybe they've just deteriorated into absolute nothingness on account of being outside and exposed to the elements. Because that was quite a while ago, and I'm fairly certain that they're not in here. I can't see anything that looks like shells. Although I'm probably missing something really obvious. But yeah, I can't see anything that looks like shells. So yeah, maybe we missed out on that chance. But you know what? Never mind. We probably would have only sold them anyway. So it's not too bad a loss. Now I think it's time we move the machining table. So let's turn that round. So let's put that just there. And then, I kind of like that being clear. Do you know what? Right now, we will deconstruct this. We'll deconstruct the wooden dining chair for now. That's fine. We can always put that back if we start using the machining table and we think, oh my goodness, it's so painfully slow. I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. We don't use that very often. And then we need to move this as well. The only thing is I don't know where to move that to. Not entirely sure if we're going to move that to anywhere that's going to be useful. Can we just reinstall it there? That might be nice. So we'll put it in the middle there. I mean, oh no, what was that? What was that? Oh, more lightning strikes. Another dry thunderstorm. What is going on? There's an eclipse, thunderstorms, heat waves. Ah, the weather's gone mad. Oh, wow. They've moved those things very, very quickly indeed. I mean, this is a bit of a hot mess right here, isn't it? There's a sort of statue-y thing there. There's a cabinet there. There's some fermenting barrels. It's all a bit of a mess. Maybe we'll sort that out at some other point. However, I'm now going to put a wall just here and put a door in. So let's get that done. So what do we want to do? Just a wall. What have we got here? What are those walls? They're granite. What have we got a lot of? Limestone. Let's build it out of limestone. That's limestone just there. So let's grab ourselves a limestone wall. Bring that down like that. And then let's get ourselves a wooden door will do the job. A wooden door will absolutely do the job. We don't need anything fancy. A wooden door. There we go. So they'll get that in, and that creates our little research room, which I do like. And yeah, it's got doors around the edges as well, so it's all enclosed. It's going to be nice and peaceful. We might possibly need to put a heater into there. Maybe we might need a heater. Also, it looks a bit dark around that end of the room, doesn't it? Little bit dark, lit 33% as opposed to 50%. It's only 50% lit when you're stood next to a standing lamp. How about we put one of those lights just there? The eclipse is ending. Marvellous, marvellous. So things should start growing again properly, which is always good. Now, one thing I don't know is, how big this multi-analyzer thing is. I'm not entirely sure. So, I mean, what we'll do is we'll put that there for now. When the multi-analyzer is done, we'll build it, and I imagine it has to go next to the fancy bench. And then we'll see what room we've got left for heaters and whatever else that we need to put in here to make it a little bit nicer. Oh my goodness me, Nora the Defector is fully healed. So Nora is back on her feet. After all those horrific wounds and extreme blood loss and all that kind of stuff, Nora is actually okay. Oh, this is very good. So let's have a look then. So, prisoner. 59% recruitment difficulty, 29 resistance remaining, as opposed to 13 resistance remaining for Kathy. So Kathy is more likely to come over and join us. This is a good sight indeed. This is lots of berries. Berries, loads of them. That is brilliant. That is going to make a heck of a lot of food. Now we've got 41 or 40-ish food, which is very good news indeed. Oh, look, the cotton. 66% grown for cotton. This is very good. And we're getting ourselves some hops as well. Now that means we can take a look at the brewery. So yes, make wort, do forever. Is that all that does? Yes, that's all we can do with that. So I assume, yeah, look, it's happening now. The fermenting barrels are being... I mean, what do we do with that? You've made some... Hang on, what was that? Where did you take that stuff? Are you putting it in here? No, that's jade. Where did... I thought you'd be putting stuff in fermenting barrels. I honestly thought you'd be putting stuff in there, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, maybe we need to watch and see what they do. What they do with the hops once they've been put into the brewery. And no, look, they've put something into there. They've taken it out of the brewery and put it into here. 20 out of 25 wort. Oh, this is very good. Oh, this is very good. So we might actually have some beer soon as well. So this is great. So we've got food made out of berries. So we've got some sort of cider drinks almost, and then we can have beer, and that's all marvellous. And summer has begun as well. Oh, well done, people of Rimworld. We've made it through to another summer. I think we might have to zone out another food field. I just think we've not got enough food going on. Because all these fields down here are not things that we're going to eat directly. They're not going to get turned into meals. So cotton, obviously don't want to eat that. This is the heel root stuff that's going to make medicine. This down here is more cotton. This is psychoids. This is going to make our tea very important. But yeah, you know, I mean, we can't really eat it. This here is to make beer. This, and this are for food. But we're going through so much food. We've got 9 actual colonists. We've got 2 prisoners as well. We've got animals that we need to feed. So we, you know, keep making the kibble and all that kind of stuff. How is the hay looking actually? That's going quite well. There was a bit there that was 93% grown. Oh, that's looking good. So maybe we'll see some hay soon as well. So I think what we'll do is we'll zone out another field, maybe of just potatoes. Just potatoes, because that's a nice sort of sturdy thing. So let's go through and create ourselves a new zone, a growing zone. There we go. So a growing zone can go just here. I mean, I don't want it to be massive. I don't want it to be a huge growing zone, just enough to give us some more potatoes. Oh, and there you go. Grow potatoes in it. And then we want to make sure that our areas are such that the muffalo and stuff are not going to go and actually eat all the plants. That's marvellous. Do you know what? Let's make that a bit bigger then. Let's expand that to just be a tiny bit bigger. There we go. Get some more stuff out of it. Okay, right. That's very good. And I think what we'll do is, I think we shall leave it for now. And again, I'm a bit nervous because Rimworld has been relatively kind to us. I mean, okay, it threw a heatwave at us, and then there was various lightning strikes and what have you. But I think it's been fairly kind. We've not had any raids. There's been nothing really exploding. Nobody's got the plague or anything like that. We've not seen the killer rabbits and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think we've got away lightly on this one. So next time, again, we're going to wait for something horrific to happen. I mean, it's probably going to be a raid or maybe another one of those mortar barrage things that we repelled last time. I don't know. We do have some extra people available to us. Possibly, if we can get them over to our side, that would be quite handy. But I mean, this is going to take a little while. So will we have these on board? I don't really know. But yeah, I think this is a good point to stop. It's a good point to stop. Summer has just started. We've got this sort of field zoned out. Everything else is looking pretty nice. So yeah, it makes sense to stop right now. And then next time we shall see what manner of horrors Rimworld can throw at us. But we shall finish up for now. Hopefully you are still enjoying Rimworld. I really hope you are. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be most splendid indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here in Rimworld. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. So here we go. Let us start the battle for Penjonia. There's one lonely Santa taking on chickens all on his own, you lunatic. The dinosaurs are just eating the tables. You're from the future. You should be able to kill some tin hat Nazis. Come on. Do you not know how deadly chickens are? Oh, he does now.